Not ready. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Houston Sean podcast, episode number 34. Coming at you live. It's live. Fuck it.
We'll do it live.
We'll do it live.
Uh,
Fuck
I
it.
I am not broadcasting from prison. I know I look that way. I don't have a hat. I can't find my hat, so I put bandana on, and I haven't shaved in a week. And I'm not wearing a shirt. And I know everyone's probably uncomfortable, but I swear I'm in a normal room. I'm not in prison. And I want to apologize for my shitty webcam. But we're working on that. I think the next step we need for this podcast to take off is I need to invest in webcam.
Yeah. Yeah. I think
Hey,
that's the only barrier to fame and fortune.
the the it's yeah, professionalization.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Exactly. I think probably also we need some guitar.
So we yeah, I mean we don't have a plan for this podcast.
No, there's flamingos on my screen over here. Over here, we have the Houston podcast, Sean podcast from previously
And it's been how long has it been since the last one?
2 months. 2 months.
And uh has it really been 2 months?
Yeah,
Was
because
it
the
that
last,
long ago?
yeah. And then before that, it was 9 months.
Really?
Yeah. And there was not an episode 32.
Yeah, Sean is obsessed with the titling of the episodes, and we can't figure out if this is episode 33 and 32. And I'm sure that's thrilling for anybody who's listening. But no, it's a shame. It's a shame. What they did to Pee Wee Herman. It really is a shame.
What? What's the shame about it?
Oh, we're not talking about. Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking about something else. Uh,
I mean, he's been dead. He's dead and gone.
yeah, I watched a documentary. I was a big. Were you a Pee Wee Herman kid?
Not really, because he was on cable and I did not have cable.
No, he wasn't on cable. He was on he had a morning show, but you must have been too young. You're like a year younger than me. I don't know why I said that, but yeah, he had a show, Pee Wee's Playhouse, I think was on ABC.
Let's
Uh,
check. Let's check.
I think it was not cable.
What channel did Pee-wee's Playhouse?
I think it was ABC, CBS, ABC.
It is CBS
Oh,
from 1986 to 1990.
well,
And
they
in September 13th, 1986 was 7 days before I popped out, 7 days before my actual birthday.
well they must have. I think they ran it in reruns because I remember it being
I-
on for a while when I
But
was.
I think the reruns were on like Nick or something.
Well, it was a great show. I watched a documentary that Pee Wee did before he passed. He had a real name or something. I forget what his. Oh, Paul Rubens. Yeah, interesting guy. Um,
Yeah.
I never he obviously he was gay, which I never knew until I saw the documentary. But I was like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. Um, because I remember rewatching Pee-wee's Big Adventure recently, and he definitely hid a lot of like clues in that movie, and that I never noticed as a kid. Because I watched Pee-wee's Big Adventure all the time as a kid. It was one of my favorites, and there were two scenes in that movie that freaked me out that I couldn't watch. Do you remember Large Marge and the truck driver?
I don't know if I've ever seen that movie.
You have, because you saw it when you were a teenager and you were like telling me how you rented it and how funny you thought it was. And I was like, "Pff, I remember when I saw Pee-wee's. I already saw it when I was 7. You're just
Weird.
seeing Pee-wee. You've seen it.
Okay, I might
There was
have
a
to
part,
rewatch it.
there's a part
There
that you
there are
love.
movies where either I forget I see it and I immediately, once I start watching it, remember, or sometimes I'll even get to the end and I'll be like, wait, I know the ending of this movie, so I must have seen it at some point.
Yeah, because I remember you there was a scene that you loved and you kept telling me how hard you laughed at it. So I remember you saw it. But yeah, watch it again.
I probably was stoned, is probably why I don't remember that at all.
Well, it's Tim Burton's first movie. And
Oh, I did not know that.
yeah, it was his first movie and I think it's a classic. It's a perfect comedy. It's still funny now. But you
Why
know
does
what
Tim
happened?
Burton like why does Tim Burton like Johnny Depp so much?
I don't know. But he always has Johnny Depp kind of playing the same character all the time. I've
A weird
noticed.
guy. Yeah, weird.
He's always a weird guy. He's eccentric and kind of goofy. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm at this point. I'd like to see Johnny Depp just play like a normal character. At
Or
like a I don't know.
it's been a while, like, well, what's that movie, Donnie
Brasco. That's a
Brasco?
great
Yeah.
movie.
I've,
Yeah,
I
he
don't,
just
I've
plays
never
like
seen
a.
it. I should watch it.
You've never seen it?
I don't think so.
Oh my God, you are so lucky. You get to watch that. It's a great movie. Great gangster movie.
I have been watching your movie suggestions. I've watched uh Thelma and Louise recently, which you recommended. I really liked it. Really liked
That's a
that
great
movie.
That's a great one. I saw it when I was younger and I rewatched it recently for the first time and I was like, oh, this is like really shot really well. And like I really like this like how it was shot. And yeah, that's a great movie.
Yeah, it was good.
But we know do you know what happened to Pee Wee, right?
No, what happened?
Uh he was arrested in a porn theater.
Okay, yeah, I did know that. But it
Yeah,
might have been it must have been a gay porn theater.
it must have been, but they didn't have the internet back then. So back in the
Because
day,
he had a raincoat and he was kind of like, you
yeah.
know, yeah. He
And the picture was famous because he grew his hair out and he had like he looked like a crazy he looked crazy in the mugshot. And
he was shaving the carrot in the theater under a raincoat, I think.
yeah, which
And
is
then
like
like,
I understand they didn't have the internet back then, but you still had VHS tapes. Like why would you go to a movie theater and do that?
well, I think fame gets like makes somebody a little weird. Like, so didn't he like didn't he was doing it, then he stopped, and then he went back into another movie and then did it again?
I don't know about
And
that.
and that is when, oh, maybe I made that up. I don't know. But
But
then
like I
there
was
were
a
like
kid.
three cops that stopped him from
Yeah.
doing, yeah.
And I was a kid and I was like, Pee Wee Herman just disappeared all of a sudden. And I was like, Mom, what happened to Pee Wee? And my mom would be like, she didn't know how to explain it to me that he was diddling his Pee Wee in a movie theater. I didn't find all that. And there was always like rumors when you're a kid, like kids don't know anything. And they were like, they said something like, he shoved his penis in front of everyone's face in a movie theater, or he did, he ran around streaking, or I never got the true story until I was like a teenager and I found out the truth.
Pee-wee's Pee-wee.
Yeah.
So my thing with that is there is so much rampant sexual misconduct when you get to like higher levels of society that's like, where do you really choose what you're gonna stop? Like, I mean, the Epstein files shows you that everybody, like Gates, Clinton. I've been reading this guy named Noam Chomsky because I thought he had a lot of good things to say about how we kind of go into wars unjustly and then we sort of pass it off as it's like we're heroes, but in reality we're always doing it for some ulterior motive. But anyway, that guy was affiliated with Epstein. Everybody was. I mean, like everybody. And it's like, so how do you pick and choose like up at that level what you're gonna stop? I guess Pee-wee's was maybe he wasn't significant enough maybe to like get a pass on that bad sexual act, because
Well,
I see
yeah.
a ton of people getting bad sexual acts. It's really like a pass on them, and it's really upsetting because like which ones do you stop? I don't know.
Well, I think the
You-
thing with Pee Wee, and I didn't know we were going to turn this into a Pee Wee Herman podcast, but the thing with Pee Wee is that he kind of had a kid show. That's what he was.
Right.
But the kid show was kind of geared towards adults too.
It's like
Like,
It's like Cosby. I mean,
yeah.
everybody hates Cosby.
Well, Cosby did something a lot worse than what Pee Wee did wasn't that bad to me. I mean,
Well,
it's embarrassing, but I mean, everyone does it. He just did it in the theater, which was stupid. What Cosby did was a little, I don't know, it was a little bit worse.
he trafficked. What didn't he sex traffic or not? Maybe not.
No, he was roofing women for years.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's really bad.
years,
Yeah,
like decades. And
right,
he
right.
talked about it in one of his stand-up acts. Uh, he mentioned roofies and some material he was doing, and it was, I don't know, you can go YouTube it, but is he alive, Cosby?
I think he's in prison. Yeah,
No,
I
he
think
got
he.
out of prison, I think.
Let's look.
I mean, the guy is like what, 100 years old. Just his career's over. I mean, I think that's enough punishment for him. I don't know.
Let's look. Dang it. Hold on one second. Age, death. Oh, maybe death. No, I guess he's not dead. Doesn't look like he's dead.
Oh, his career's dead.
Yeah. The Jello. Get the Jello in the Jello. Man, it's so weird, because he was such a
Yeah, and he
nice.
he he did he went on that rant where he was at an award show and he was lambasting rap music and teenagers and violence and how and like he was a hypocrite. Look what he was doing behind closed doors. It's
Yeah,
always those guys. It's always those guys. It's always the guys that preach and tell people that how they're what they're doing. It's always those guys.
it's like Will Smith coming to a head with the with Chris Rock.
Yeah.
Get my wife's name out your effing mouth.
God, that was crazy. That was really crazy. It's so
And Chris was just
unexpected.
like, okay.
Yeah, he didn't know what to do. I felt bad for him, but like
That's what happens when you give Will Smith some drink, like he was
his
drinking.
wife is awful, Will Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith, his
Mm.
wife. She's an awful human being.
Wasn't she with Tupac at one point or
Yeah,
something?
they went to school together and they sort of dated, I think. Um, yeah, they were really close actually. But yeah, I can't stand her. It's a whole thing with her. She basically had Will Smith on her podcast one time and just chewed him out live on the air about being a bad husband. And he's sitting there crying and taking it from her. And it was so evil and unnecessary. And she's obnoxious. I can't stand her. I'm on Chris Rock's side with that one.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. It was inappropriate of Will Smith, and it sort of ruined his image because I grew up with him being like so clean, and that was sort of his niche was he didn't
Yeah, I don't
cuss.
cuss in my rhymes.
Will Smith don't gotta cuss in his raps to sell records.
I got a
Well, I
cigar, but
do.
I don't light it.
Fuck him and fuck you too. You
It's for
think
the
I give?
look. I don't light it.
Yeah, yeah.
I had
He
that.
didn't. It's for the look. Yeah, he didn't light it. I don't know. What is that? I mean,
No, Will Smith. I had Will Smith's the CD with Getting Jiggy on it, and like I liked Will Smith, and then I started veering off into more R-rated stuff after that. But
Will Smith was like a gateway rapper into
yeah,
better rap.
especially for like white kids from the suburbs,
Yeah,
it was like safe. He was cool at the time, but he wasn't like dangerous. It
right,
was
right.
okay. And
Yeah,
and
we
I was
didn't know
listening.
I think we just didn't understand that he was not cool. It's like,
Well, at the time he was. I mean,
yeah,
he
he's
was cool.
getting jiggy with it was popular.
That
Yeah,
was a big hit, and the Miami song was a big hit, and everybody liked him.
MIB,
And
Men in
then
Black.
I think Eminem kind of ruined him for me, is what happened. Like, the whole he doesn't have to because he went on stage and he like made this rant about how he promised his grandmother he wouldn't say curse words in his rap songs,
Right,
and
right.
which I mean that's fine.
He won't
He
say
did-
curse words in his rap songs, but he'll slap the crap out of Chris Rock and cuss at him at the Grant, or was that the Oscars? But yeah,
Yeah, it's a double standard, but
no, I think he just lost his, like he lost his cool. I don't know, like I don't,
he tried to revive it recently though. Like Will Smith tried to revive his rap career,
mm,
and it was a disaster. Everyone was making fun of him. He went on some radio show and did a freestyle that was terrible, apparently, and everyone was making fun of him. He put out a music video about
right.
how he's got too many ladies, and it
It's
just didn't work.
like, well, you've been doing that forever.
Yeah, and I like Will Smith as an actor.
Mhm.
I think he's a great actor. Um,
Yeah.
so I don't know. Hopefully, people will get over it and he'll start acting again. But I think
Well,
Hollywood
his new record, it cussed a little in the first track, and then that's a weird approach.
No, he came out also with an album, I think in the mid 2000s, where he was trying to be hard.
Mm.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't.
And he like was wearing like a fitted hat and like he was dressing all gangster and like he was like, I'm actually from West Philly. A lot of people don't know that I'm actually from West Philly. And that was like the whole album was like, I'm actually still tough. I'm still from the streets. I don't know. And it just didn't work. It was
Yeah, no.
like, why go back to having the stupid rap career when you're one of the greatest, these great actors? Like, why
Yeah,
bother? I don't get it.
right.
Like, everyone
Right.
wants to be,
I still
uh,
watch his movies. I watched iRobot recently.
I remember that. I hated that. I didn't like that movie.
Yeah, I didn't think it was good. I thought the I Am Legend was better.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that. But I loved him, and I think his best movie was the
Independence
one with
Day.
well that one, and then the one with his stupid son that everyone ended up hating. Uh,
I have got to get me one of these.
yeah, oh, Independence Day. Oh, my stupid movie.
That was like around the time that I was realizing that my mother had like harder and harsher movie restrictions on me than the kids in my class.
She didn't
Like,
let you watch it?
no,
Really? It was pretty tame.
I know, I don't know.
It was about it. There were. It wasn't. Oh, wow, that's crazy. I mean, they blew up the White House in the movie. Maybe she didn't like that.
Yeah.
But did you ever end up seeing it?
Yeah, I saw it. I saw everything because of you. I think I saw it with you.
Yeah, I saw it in the theaters, and it was like the big movie of the summer. Like everyone had to see Independence Day, and I
Right.
remember not being that like excited about it. But
Did you
uh,
see Disclosure Day?
no,
Did you like Mars Attacks?
yeah, at the time,
I don't remember Mars Attacks. I might have seen it, but I
I
don't
was
remember.
a huge. I was so excited for Mars Attacks, and it's an all-star cast, and all of the characters get killed in the movie, and it was kind of shocking at
Was
that.
Danny DeVito in it?
Danny DeVito, Jack Nicholson,
Yeah.
uh, yeah, they had a lot of big actors in it. But I rewatched it recently. It's really not that good of a movie.
Yeah, I
It
haven't
has
seen it
some
in a
moments.
yeah. I haven't seen it in a long time, if I ever saw it. But it was like sort of like it was like the equivalent of Independence Day on like sort of a trendier side of things, I think.
It
At
was more
least,
of a comedic take on Independence Day.
yeah, because it was like right around that time.
Yeah, and it was I think it flopped. Um,
Did it?
yeah, it didn't do well. It didn't get great reviews. I was excited about it because I thought the aliens were so cool looking. And it like had this all-star cast. I thought it was gonna be the greatest movie ever, and I kind of saw it and I was like, eh. Yeah, but everyone dies in the movie. Like they have all these big stars in it, and a lot of them they just die in their first scene. And I was kind of shocked by that. I thought that was cool that he did
Yeah.
that.
It's
Um,
like, how do we not pay him as much?
yeah, like the main
Which
characters get like Jack Nicholson gets killed like an hour into the movie. And I was like, wow. Well, I'm spoiling it for everybody, but it's been out for 50 years.
I've been watching a lot of movies and TV this summer because so like, I did the first year of law school, then I have to repeat it. But it was like, what do I do during the summer? Because when I was like going to go and get jobs with like law firms, I was not even sure I was going to be allowed to stay and like get my degree. So I didn't sign up for anything. And so by the time the summer hit, I was just basically trying to figure out if I could go. And they did say I could go, but then I had the whole summer to do jack shit. And I've just been here in this apartment by myself. In fact, I find it's interesting that I'm not more crazy, but there's there's a benefit of not like being around people, but I didn't want to go and put myself in a job because I didn't know what to do. And I'm just I don't know. I think about this a lot. I'm very, very much older than like a lot of people that are going clubbing and like, I'm
Sean, did
sort
you
of
ever go clubbing?
or even to the bars. I feel like I'm in this
Did you
age
ever
group.
go clubbing?
Yeah, a
I never
little.
went
Like,
clubbing, ever.
maybe not club bar hopping or
I
whatever
went to
that's called.
bars. I didn't go clubbing. I never
Yeah,
went
well, I
clubbing.
don't do any of that. I mean, the reason I go outside is to exercise and then I come back.
I haven't been doing a lot this at all this summer. I've been depressed, but it's 1,000 degrees out. Like I don't want to be outside. I want to be inside. It's awful
Yeah,
down here. I don't
yeah.
know. It's like you go outside and you're out there for like 10 minutes and you're sweating and it's like, why am I out here? It's awful. So
Well, what
I've been
happened here is that like all the smoke came in from Oregon's fires, so it is extremely smoky in the valley, like
just
real
breathe it
bad.
in.
Yeah. So I was going out like running on the river, but I did not do that today because I don't want to die. Like,
Fucking every 2 weeks, Canada lights itself on fire. Bunch of idiots. So dumb, Canada.
yeah.
Oh, we're like Americans, but not exactly. Duh. Sick of their shit up there.
I watched Team America this summer. That's really good. It's
Oh,
really
why
good
didn't you tell
still.
me?
Oh, I don't know why I didn't tell you that. I thought I did tell you that.
No, I was like, oh my God, you're so that's a did you laugh? I think you did tell me actually.
I really liked it. I liked well, a bunch of stuff. Like I liked how they made fun of the celebrities. I love the song about Pearl Harbor sucking. I mean, I still remember that movie was crap. And we
Yeah,
all were like, let's go see it because Titanic was great. So now we go see this one. And Trey
terrible.
Parker just like was raw and truthful. Like this movie totally misses the mark. Like Pearl Harbor was about men like getting trapped in just a massacre. It's like,
Yeah.
why are you having a romance during it?
It was
You
one of
know?
the most important events in American history, and that movie was awful. I saw it with my dad, and my dad was always so picky about everything. Like he hated so many movies. And at the end of Pearl Harbor, he was crying. And I looked over and I
Oh,
was like, Dad, this movie's awful. You're
yeah,
crying? And he
right.
was like, he was very you know, he was from Texas. He had a lot of love for like the army and military,
Yeah.
which you should. But it was a bad movie. And like it wasn't worth crying over. And like he was crying at the scene where like Ben Affleck finally caught up with his girlfriend. And I don't know. I've seen my dad cry like twice my whole life. And one of them was during Pearl Harbor. And
That's
I was like a
random.
teenager. I was like, this movie's not good. And I looked over and my dad was like in tears.
Oh, geez. Yeah, that is totally
Seriously,
random.
I've only seen my dad cry like 3 times maybe. And that was one of them.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, so back like Captain America, I liked that part. I found it really like shocking the sex scene in the movie because
Yeah.
they're puppets.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
They
Like how
actually
like
they went
huh?
further and they cut it out of the final cut. And then I think in the DVD they had the uncut version and it went a
Yeah.
little bit further, but it went pretty far in the
Yeah,
DVD.
It's like, how can you say this is pornographic because they're puppets?
It's
Yeah,
plastic. It's
it's
like,
plastic. Yeah, you should be allowed to go as far as you want. But I mean, the joke was that I think they were picking on the fact that like all these movies like get to the sex scene, then they go past it, you
mhm.
know?
Yeah.
But it's like in reality, like sex is like pretty dirty, like a lot of the time, you know?
It's gross and it's not as romantic as they make it look in those movies. Like there's always like they're always on a bed with like a silk sheet falling down over them
Yeah.
and like it's like lit all perfectly with like candles and stuff. But if you really film people actually having sex, it's not that attractive looking.
It's just a bunch of body parts going everywhere.
Yeah, and like grunting and like awkward positions and I'm making this face every time. Did you finish yet? That's how I imagine myself. I'm actually, when I'm doing it, I'm very self-conscious about how I look to the point where an ex-girlfriend told me, like, why are you so quiet and stiff during, and I'm like, because I don't like to look stupid when I'm doing it.
Oh my gosh.
And so I don't know. I had to learn to,
Well, like sex has been one of the worst parts of life is I have found. Like, first off, it never, like, the relationship never goes well afterwards. Like, I've never had a successful, let's do it, and then, like, let's go on with the relationship. It always changes everything. Ugh. And the fact of the matter is, I'm producing a bunch of stuff like all the time. It's not like this one romantic night is going to be great. No, I'm going to reload and want the same feeling in 4 days, tops. So it's like how romantic could this possibly be, I'm like a dandelion. Like, see, I think all guys are like, we just sort of just want to spread our
well,
seed.
apparently there's an epidemic with, I told you this on the phone yesterday, with young people, they're not having sex like they
I'm
used
not
to.
having sex. It used to be easier. Like in my 20s, it was like, boom. I got popular over here and I'd have some sex over here, then I'd get popular over here, have some. Yeah, I don't know. That technique probably would work. I just can't, I'm so old. I can't feel like I can fit in and get popular somewhere. I don't know. I feel so detached from like whatever life
I
should
think it's because
be.
you overthink it, everything. I
I
think
don't
that's your
know.
problem. I
I think
think
it's because I do not
like
have
I'm not even
friends.
concerned. I've never been concerned about being popular anywhere. It
It's just a matter of like being able to be expressive because I'm not going to be expressive by myself. I'm just not. So if like I have friends like around, I'll be expressive with them. And that's why I'm extremely mad at you for not coming and visiting because I think I'd do a lot better if
well, I
like,
thought I was gonna visit.
yeah, I did too. What happened to that?
I just this new job. I mean, what's the date today? I could probably
It's
do it in
this
the
27th.
I could probably do it in the beginning of September.
The problem is I probably will be in Moscow, but yeah, come up to Moscow because I have to move out of Boise.
Are you
Like,
doing that?
yeah, I think. Well, I have to know on August the 6th. She'll tell me if I can do that or not.
Oh, it's not even
And
August yet.
yeah, but
I
it's
could still come at the end of August.
you mean the end of July or the end of August?
The end of August. I can't come at the
Well,
end
the
of July.
fact is if she tells me on August 6th, then like school starts on the 14th.
Oh, well then I can't do it.
It's
Can't I
true.
just come
Yeah.
for a weekend?
You should just come right now.
I can't. That's impossible.
Damn it, Houston.
Sean wants me to move to Idaho. I have zero interest in moving to
I just
Idaho.
want you to come visit so I can go out and be expressive with somebody. I cannot picture my like, and I've tried this because
I think you think that like I'm going to be some magic key to getting you laid, and I don't think it works that way.
no, I don't think that's the case, but I still would have fun. Like I don't
I want to go out and have
necessarily
fun. I don't want to be like responsible for you getting laid. I don't like
no,
that.
I don't want that to necessarily be the end goal. Let's go have fun and whatever happens happens. That is and another thing is whenever I do say, okay, I'm gonna go out. Like it always ends terribly.
Why?
Like so I got stuck in Salt Lake in like midsummer, like flying home from Minnesota. I
Oh, I
was
remember this. Yeah.
And so, I go out, go to a bar, try to get drunk because I know nothing else is going to happen. I end up like going to a club. I did go to a club and like I was like talking to people, having fun. And I ended up with a guy like somewhere in the back roads of Salt Lake. It was like so weird how that happened. We were trying to find places that would like anyway, and then we end up at a strip club, and it always sort of ends like that. I always end up in a strip club, and all I think of those is like those are huge money spenders. Like they don't even do anything for me. Like I don't want to be there. I'm just
Yeah,
spending money.
I know from experience with you. Did we tell that? Did we ever tell any of that story on here? Well, that's going
No,
to be
go.
have to be a different podcast. We got
Uh,
2 minutes. We got 2 minutes.
all right, let's wrap it up. Just
But did
being
we ever
really
talk
ticked.
about that whole Atlantic City experience, or
Oh,
did
might
we?
as well.
I
So
thought we
last time,
did.
maybe we did.
And maybe
I
we
don't know.
left certain segments out to protect ourselves. I don't remember.
I don't know what we're protecting.
And
Nobody's gonna
nothing bad
watch this.
happened. But well, I mean, it depends how you look, but it was an interesting night. I'll say that.
It's true. It's true.
I had fun in Atlantic
But
City.
that is how my nights go. That night is like how those go.
Yeah,
I would
I
just like
always
to go out somewhere to a bar with you and just like have some like a random conversation with people. Like
why can't
I
we
don't
just hang
even
out? I don't want to meet all these strangers.
why not?
Because I'm
We'll
never gonna
just
see these people
we'll just
again.
we'll just talk a lot. And then whatever happens happens. We don't even have to meet anybody. Like it'd just be fun. I don't like not going out, but I have no connection to go out.
We gotta wrap this up. We got 1 minute. We got 1 minute. We gotta sum everything up in a minute.
All right, let's spell your name one letter at a time. Pass it back and forth.
Okay.
H
O
U
S
T
O.
N. It ended on mine. I got to say the last letter.
I'm so proud.
That's true. I look like I have a really red face to me. Maybe not though. I don't
Well,
know.
you've probably been in the sun, and you don't tan as well as I do. So,
It's true. I've been running in the sun. It's
because I
true. I
got
don't.
I'm part Italian and Native American.
Yeah, that really ticks me off. I'm just
It
Irish.
pisses everybody off.
I'm red. I'm as red as an Irishman should be.